It's gonna sound cliche, but any color and every color, it doesn't, and this is one of the only products that we've heard customers time after time say, silver cars and white cars are the hardest to make them look into a mirror-like gloss. And this is one of the only products that'll actually do it. Once again, because of the thickness, it's gonna create so much clarity through the coating and it'll resonate to the surface. So this makes black cars, red cars, burgundy, blue, gray cars stand out significantly. And then white cars and silver cars, it'll still absolutely give them that tremendous shine as well. You cannot put it on glass, and it's not that it wouldn't go onto glass. The problem is that because ICON is such a thick product that it could cause distortion in visibility. Ceramic coatings are so thin that they can absolutely go on glass, but now how long are they going to last? Are they going to actually protect your glass? Are they going to do anything? Probably not. As from watching the video, what we typically try to do is we try to put a very thick layer on the front bumper where you're going to get more impact from rock chips and debris on the road. So we put a very thick layer there, and which could be up to around 2 to 2.5 mils thick. We're talking about 60 to 65 microns. On the doors, you'll get an average of around 35 to 40 microns just because it is a panel also going up to down. So we want to make sure that not only do we put a thick layer, but the ICON lays down perfectly. In order to match PPF in terms of thickness, you would have to put at least 4 layers of ICON. Now, let's take your screen protector on your phone, for example. Sometimes you look at that screen protector, it's extremely thin. You said, how is this going to protect my screen? Well, it's because it's one of the hardest substances out there. So even though it's extremely thin, it has so much protection and durability in it. ICON's the same way. Yes, it might be 2 mils or 2.5 mils, but at that thickness, it's incredibly strong. There have been cases where some of the installers have put ICON on top of vinyl and even PPF, and it has held up great. One thing about ICON versus other products, let's say ceramic coatings, are there's ceramic coating companies out coming out every year that are claiming 10 years. ICON has been tested for proven over 10 years now. We can say, yes, it can go on vinyl and PPF, but we don't want to encourage people to do it until we've fully done our tests. But so far, for the last 2 years that it has been on a few vehicles, it is looking great so far. Typically, you want to wait at least 24 hours. After 24 hours, it can rain, you can drive your car, enjoy it. Please just try to refrain from touching it. Don't take it to any washes. Obviously, any product, whether it's PPF, ceramic, ICON, anything, you don't really want to take it to car washes that have the brushes touching the vehicle. There's a lot of touch-free car washes out there now, so just find one of those. One question people have is, well, if you're putting 5 ounces, which is nearly this entire bottle, right? 5 ounces on a vehicle, how does that correlate to a thick layer? Now, let's not compare to other products because you already know in terms of us showing the other video that how thick this is compared to a ceramic coating. Now let's take the viscosity of water versus a gallon of milk. This might be 5 ounces, but the thickness and viscosity of it is what creates a thicker layer. Yes, and well, one question a lot of clients ask is, well, what if something happens to the ICON? Well, you polish it out. Well, what if it's deeper? Then you just wet sand it. Can we apply ICON again over it? Absolutely. Now, if we really need to remove it, body shops and paint shops have a method of removing ICON the same way that they remove clear coat. It is. Now, if you want to spend the money and go ahead and get paint protection film, that's recommended. Otherwise, a secondary choice would be the ICON Rocklear route and even doing multiple layers. One thing that the ICON has advantage over the paint protection film would be in terms of shine and gloss. Secondly would be there's not going to be any edges with ICON. Now, earlier we were talking to you about how the applicator is holding their product and also dispersing a lot of product. As we're going around, we're laying down a very thick layer. Let's also see how much product is actually coming out of here when we're laying it down. Absolutely. One of the biggest problems that clients have when their car's leased, they think, well, I'm going to return this car back anyways in 2 to 3 years. A lot of times what happens is if there's a bunch of rock chips or dents, or even a client takes your car, let's say to Home Depot, Costco, Walmart, whatever with their family, a lot of the times now people open up their doors and it scratches right through your paint. Well, if you're leasing that car and you're returning that car from lease, they're going to make you pay for those damages. So nowadays, repainting a vehicle properly, especially let's say a single door, can cost you up to $1,500 to $2,000. Why not get ICON on the whole entire car and protect it from the beginning? So what surfaces can you put them on? First is obviously you can put them on paint. You can put them on wheels. It'd be the closest thing to having this rock hard bonded film-like material on your wheels, which is great. because at this point you obviously can't put PPF on wheels. What ICON cannot go on though is headlights, taillights, and any types of plastic. It just won't bond to it.